Hello, Red Class. Lovely to speak to you again. Hope you've been enjoying all the lovely sunshine that we've been having these last few days. Uh, Today, we actually even got the paddling pool now in our garden. And actually, I went for quite a long walk today with one of my girls. And when we got back, our feet were really, really tired. So I even put my feet in the paddling pool, which was fine until everybody started splashing. And then I got a little bit wet. So I had to quickly dry my feet and come out again. But what lovely weather to be able to do these things and to enjoy this time at home with our grown-ups. Now then, I've had a lovely time looking at all your super duper work that you keep doing and showing on Purple Match. Some amazing dinosaur swamps this week, some super dinosaur paintings and drawings, and some lovely sentences I have seen. So well done. Keep working really, really hard, and remember to keep showing the work to Mrs. Pullen and I because we do love to see it. So next week's learning, still some more learning about dinosaurs. This time though, we're going to have a think about dinosaur bones. And we're giving you an activity to see if you can have a go at hiding bones and bones, maybe in the sand if you've got some sand at home, or if not, just in a box, maybe some paper on top, and see if you can have a go at getting one of your brothers or sisters or grown up to have a go and see if they can find some dinosaur bones. Now, a long, long time ago, when I was in another school, I did a fun dinosaur activity and I remembered about it the other day and I thought that you might quite enjoy doing it with your grown-ups as well. It's a shame we can't try this one at school, but I think you will have fun anyway. So to do this activity, you're going to have a go at making some giant dinosaur bones. You will need something like some newspaper. If you haven't got any newspaper, tissue paper, any sorts of paper that you can find that you'll check with mummy and daddy and they say that it's okay for you to use because you're going to roll it up and you're going to scrunch it. So it needs to be something that mummy and daddy say you can use. And you'll need some tape. Now, this is the white, what we call the masking tape it's called. It's nice easy tape that you can actually tear quite easily without needing scissors. If you haven't got any like that, I was lucky I found some in a box at home. But if you haven't, normal sellotape will do. If you haven't got any tape, if you run out of sellotape or anything like that, maybe you can have a go at, when I show you in a minute, you can use some string or some wool to tie it around instead. But we're going to have a go at making some dinosaur bones. Now, dinosaurs were really, really big, weren't they? So we're going to make some big bones. Take my piece of newspaper. Now, you're going to have to excuse me for a minute because I'm going to have to put it down on the floor to roll it. But I'm going to roll it up. That's quite up. And I'm going to scrunch it along like this. And then to make sure that when I let go it doesn't unscrunch itself, I'm going to take some of my tape and I'm going to wrap it all the way around my bone in different places. And put another bit on there. I'm going to put another bit there. Okay, there you go. It's a long, long bone. It doesn't look much like a bone in a minute, does it? Okay, so I'm going to take another piece of paper. Now I'm going to have to excuse the noise. I'm going to rip it in half. And I'm going to crunch the bones up into a ball. Okay, and I'm going to stick it on the end of that bit of long bone. Okay, so I'm going to use some more tape. And you know, the nice thing about doing this is if it starts to come uncurled while you're doing it, it doesn't matter because you're actually just going to make it into a shape that looks a little bit like a bone. I have a feeling yours might look a little bit nice. Okay, and I'm going to get the other bit, crunch it up again, and I'm going to stick it onto the other end. There my tape. Oh, here we go. Stick it on that end. It's coming a little bit unscrunched, but that's okay. It's going out. So now I've made, gosh, look, I've made a long bone. I wonder if that might be part of a dinosaur's leg, maybe, or maybe part of his tail. Could be a neck. We're going to make another ball to go on the top to be its head. Now, have a go at making lots and lots of them. I've made a few more here. Okay, some different shaped ones. There's one just rolled up like a sausage shape. Up to you how you make them. And then when you've got quite a few, I haven't quite got enough here, but when you've got quite a few, see if you can find a space, maybe on your carpet somewhere, Or maybe if it's nice, perhaps do it in the garden and see if you can lay out all your bones and make them into a dinosaur. And then maybe you're growing up, be able to take a photo of it and you'll be able to upload it on Pebble Mash. Have fun. Good luck. Now then, as well as making bones this week and doing some more dinosaur writing and practicing your phonics, we are going to be doing some counting. Now your counting this week is going to be doing some adding, and we've done lots of that in class, so I'm hoping that you should be super duper good. But it's all about a story. Now this isn't a dinosaur story, but I know how much you love stories anyway, so I'm going to read it to you, okay? And then you're going to use this to help you with some of your number activities, and also your activity that is the one where you don't use a screen for it. So this is the story that you will need to know. It's called Mr. Gumpy's Outing, and it's written by a man called John Birmingham. Okay, that's the author. And I do love the pictures here. You can't see it very well, but actually when you see inside the book itself, it looks as if he's actually drawn them with a pencil and coloured them in with crayons using lots of lines going one way and then another. And it looks really, really good and effective. And you see, there's a man here. I think he's Mr. Gumpy. And I don't know if you can work it out. He's in a boat and he's got a long oar, so he's paddling. And he's got a little boy with him and a little girl. But the rest of his passengers are rather unusual. Let me read it to you, and then you can find out why. This is Mr. Gumpy. Yes, hope you can see that all right. Mr. Gumpy owned a boat, and his house was by a river. Okay. One day, Mr. Gumpy went out in his boat. May we come with you? Said the children. Yes, said Mr. Gumpy. If you don't squabble. Now, squabble's another word for an argument. Okay, there they are. I think they might be brother and sister. Okay. Can I come along, Mr. Gumpy? Said the rabbit. Usual, isn't it? There he is. There's the rabbit. Mr. Gumpy said, yes, but don't hop about. I'd like a ride, said the cat. Very well, said Mr. Gumpy, but you had better not chase the rabbit. That wouldn't be very good, would it? So on this boat we've got the boy and the girl, we've got a rabbit, and now we've got a cat. Are you a bit worried the cat might chase the rabbit? See who else comes along for the ride. Wonder if you can guess what animal might want to come next. It's one that sometimes cats are not keen on. It's a dog. Will you take me with you? Said the dog. Yes, said Mr. Gumpy, but don't tease the cat. May I come, please, Mr. Gumpy? Said the pig. No. Very well, but don't muck about. I'm just going to stop there for a minute. We're going to see if we can remember who's on there. We've got the boy, the girl. What was next? Yeah, that's right, the rabbit. And then, we had the cat because the cat can't chase the rabbit. And then we had the dog. I'm running out of fingers then. And now we've got a pig. So we've got 6 animals and, 4 animals and 2 children and Mr. Gumpy on the boat. Okay. I don't think there's going to be a lot more room, do you? Oh, have you a place for me? Said the sheep. Yes, but don't keep bleating. That's the noise the sheep makes. Can we come too? Said the chickens. Yes, but don't flap your wings about, said Mr. Gumpy. Okay, so we've got a couple of chickens there too. Hope you're keeping count of all these animals going on this boat. Can you make room for me? Said the calf. Calf is a baby cow, that's right. Yep, so long as you don't trample about, said Mr. Gumpy. I can try and remember all these animals in a minute. May I join you, Mr. Gumpy? Said the goat. Very well, but don't kick. Well, They all went along happily. But then the goat kicked. Oh dear, Mr. Gumpy told the goat not to kick, didn't he? Uh-oh. The calf trampled. Yeah, you guessed. The chickens flapped. The sheep bleated. The pig mucked about. The dog did tease the cat. The cat chased the rabbit. And what was the rabbit asked not to do? Yeah, not to hop. But the rabbit did hop. And the children started squabbling and arguing. The boat tipped, and are you ready? And into the water they all fell. Uh-oh, just what Mr. Gumpy told them not to do. Oh dear. Then Mr. Gumpy and the goat and the calf and the chickens and the sheep and the pig and the dog and the cat and the rabbit and the children all swam to the bank of the river and climbed out to dry in the hot sun. We'll walk home across the field, said Mr. Gumpy. It's time for tea. And they all are, like Mr. Gumpy at the front. You've got the girl, the calf, got the boy, they've got the chickens. And then, oh, I think that might be the goat's back there. That's the cat. There's the sheep. And there's the pig running on the end. It was quite an adventure, wasn't it, for an afternoon out in a boat? And here they all are, having their fantastic picnic. Gosh, what an exciting adventure. Goodbye, said Mr. Gumpy. Come for a ride again another day, won't you? Not sure whether I'd want to go in a boat with all those animals, would you? I wonder when I've turned off in a minute, I wonder if you can remember how many people, I wonder if you can go to your grown up and actually tell them how many animals were in that story and see if you can remember them in the right order. Perhaps if you can't, you can play the story again and then you can find out. Okay, that's all from me now, Red Class. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.